We cannot solve problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Stay away from those people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. It is only when we take chances, when our lives improve. The initial and the most difficult risk that we need to take is to become honest. Nature has given us all the pieces required to achieve exceptional wellness and health, but has left it to us to put these pieces together. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Colin R. Davis. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to become the best of which you are capable. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Experience is a hard teacher because she gives the test first, the lesson afterwards. To know how much there is to know is the beginning of learning to live. Women challenge the status quo because we are never it. We don't just sit around and wait for other people, we just make, and we do. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The strongest actions for a woman is to love herself, be herself, and shine amongst those who never believed she could. Whenever you see a successful woman, look out for 3 men who are going out of their way to try to block her. Some women choose to follow men, and some choose to follow their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, remember that your career will never wake up and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. The thing women have yet to learn is nobody gives you power. You just take it. No woman wants to be in submission to a man who isn't in submission to God. A witty woman is a treasure. A witty beauty is a power. George Meredith. When a woman becomes her own best friend, life is easier. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice, and now that I have it, I am not going to be silent. Women must learn to play the game as men do. I swear, by my life and my love of it, that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor ask another man to live for mine. It is remarkable how much long-term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid, instead of trying to be very intelligent. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. When I believe in something, I'm like a dog with a bone. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept. I've searched all the parks in all the cities and found no statues of committees. Gilbert K. Chesterton. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. Perfection is not attainable. But if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Get a good idea and stay with it. Dog it and work at it until it's done right. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, and you can change it. You can influence it. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. If you can't yet do great things, do small things in a great way. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Live out of your imagination, not your history. Do not wait for the perfect time and place to enter, for you are already on stage. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory in surmounting it. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." If the decisions you make about where you invest your blood, sweat, and tears are not consistent with the person you aspire to be, you'll never become that person.